Hey guys, this is Damien from Dame Tech and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'll be comparing all different camera lenses between both the S22 Ultra here on my right and the iPhone 13 Pro Max here on my left. For this video, I conducted the camera test during nighttime in a park and will compare the results for both 4K video and photos for each camera lens. However, I do also want to give a quick shout out to PITAKA for providing me these MagSafe cases for both of these devices. These cases feel very premium with a slim profile and works very well with MagSafe accessories. Definitely check out the link in the descriptions if you're interested in buying. With that being said, let's view this footage. So starting with the wide angle lens, right off the bat, from first glance, I can see that the iPhone is sticking with a more natural coloring and very close to what I'm seeing in person, while the S22 Ultra is providing a more brighter image with very minor overexposure if you look at the red statue. In my opinion, the iPhone does appear to have slightly better dynamic range as well as stabilization as it pertains to this particular shot. Let me know in the comments which device you prefer when it comes to the wide angle lens. Moving on to the telephoto lens, both phones did phenomenal as it is quite dark here in person and very hard to see. Anyways, the iPhone again seems to capture the more color accurate image, while the S22 Ultra is brighter in certain areas and provides a nice saturated stylistic look. Again, stabilization does seem slightly better on the iPhone in this particular shot. Towards the end of this shot, I must note, as you'll soon see, the iPhone does seem to capture slightly more details in this particular low light setting. Now for the ultra-wide lens, right off the bat, the S22 Ultra here is providing the more brighter and detailed video. For example, when looking at the tiles, it is quite evident that the S22 Ultra is displaying more details. However, the S22 Ultra is slightly overexposed in certain areas in this particular shot when looking at the statue or lights, while the iPhone manages the highs but not so well the lows. Dynamic range is better here with the S22 Ultra, while stabilization does appear slightly better for the iPhone. Now let's talk about the photos. Starting with the wide angle lens, I was actually very surprised that the iPhone managed to keep up with the S22 Ultra and even surpassed at times in capturing the more detailed image with better dynamic range. The iPhone did, however, stick to the more natural, realistic coloring, while the S22 Ultra maintained that saturated eye candy look. I must admit, I do prefer the iPhone's tones and coloring when it comes to my daughter's skin and the S22 Ultra as it pertains to the grass in the background. Anyways, let me know in the comments which phone you prefer when it comes to the wide angle lens. Moving on to the telephoto lens, again, the S22 Ultra is providing a much brighter image, while the iPhone is keeping the more realistic stylistic look. Both devices go toe to toe, as sometimes I prefer the S22 Ultra, while other times I prefer the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let me know in the comments which device and style you prefer as it pertains to the telephoto pictures. Last but not least, here we have the ultra-wide lens. I'm actually quite shocked because the majority of these shots, I'm slightly leaning toward the iPhone's images as dynamic range and detail seems to be better. But again, the S22 Ultra isn't necessarily bad when comparing against other flagship phones. It's just that the iPhone has always been known to have a mediocre ultra-wide camera, and therefore, one of the reasons I was so shocked with these results. It does appear Apple has made some tweaks and improvements through the various iOS updates as the ultra-wide image quality does appear better. Let me know in the comments your thoughts and preferences, as in the end of the day, it's all a matter of preference. With all of this being shown, both phones have amazing video and photography capabilities. Each has their unique style for both video and photos. It is truly a matter of preference. However, for those of you that are curious on what my honest thoughts are regarding the pros and cons for each of these phones as it pertains to camera quality, make sure to check out my pinned comment below. With that being said, I would love to read your opinions and thoughts on what style and camera you prefer. Anyways, thanks for watching, and definitely stay tuned for more camera tests like this. Please stay safe, and see you all next time.